In the world of wrestling, The Miz stands out as one of the best on the microphone. Known for his quick wit, charisma, and a knack for delivering verbal blows that cut deep, he's a master of trash talk and getting under his opponent's skin. But as skilled as he is, The Miz often finds himself on the receiving end of those very same biting comebacks. Over the years, he's been put in his place by some of the best in the business, and the comebacks, insults, and shutdowns he's endured have created some truly unforgettable moments. In this video, we're diving into those times when The Miz became the one getting owned on Miz TV.
Your dad and I are old pals, actually. He taught me the figure four, and I perfected it.
Look at you now. You really lived up to his legacy.
You sound like a very insecure man with notoriously tiny balls.
What's really amazing is the amount of crap that comes out of your mouth and you still have white teeth.
If I want to laugh, all I need to do is watch you wrestle.
Hear a word you were saying, I wasn't paying attention. I apologize.
Yeah, you didn't pay attention in wrestling school either, jerk.
No, it's pretty good.
They are not tiny, they are massive. Verified by my wife.
Couldn't possibly steal your spotlight because Miz Dow was already doing that.
Because the only movies you're in are crappy bootlegs of movies I already made.
Everything you do for this company, was it worth it to kiss all that ass and not even be booked on the pay-per-view last night?
Well, it must be nice to know that Maurice didn't get around much before you. Anyway.
You've been told you're not good enough so often that I think deep down inside you've actually started to believe it. So you overcompensate by being an obnoxious, sanctimonious, overbearing jackoff.
Maurice, let me ask you a question. How does it feel to be married to someone who wears more makeup than you?
Every episode of Miz TV ends the same way, with you getting your ass kicked.
I'm a trained professional.
Clearly, Miz, you're an expert with playing with yourself.
My homie John Cena is playing Peacemaker, and you're playing Homemaker.
For everyone, when I say you're as delusional as Jake Paul thinking he's a real fighter. Besides,
You want to talk about our match? I mean, I promise it won't take you very long. While your wife drags you around by your tiny balls.
Oh! And squeaks and squeaks and squeaks and squeaks.
Are you done?
Did you find that annoying?
Yes, very.
Good. Now you know how the rest of us feel every time you open your mouth.
Good point.
But there are two people in this ring that I respect more than anybody else in this business. And no, you are not one of them, Miz.
You still haven't got the one rule that we live by. You want to talk tough? You better be tough, and you a puss.
Yeah, we know how this show goes. You run your mouth until we shut it up.
I would still be a phony A-lister that can't fight.
Whoa. I was lacing up my boots and selling out arenas when you were still popping pimples on your face in high school.
Smarter than that, Randy. I'm not falling for your tricks.
Are you scared of getting your ass whooped in front of your pretty little wife?
Notice as of late, you've been a little out of sync.
Kind of like you and your wife, right? The ironic thing is you're the one who doesn't remember wrestling at WrestleMania because you had a concussion, and we all wish we could forget you were in the main event of WrestleMania, but no, we have to suffer.
Whoa. You know, Miz, I always knew that you had tiny balls.
Oh!
Any Survivor Series team has a lot of combustible elements. We need superstars who aren't afraid to fight.
You hate because all you give a damn about is fortune and fame, just like your wife.
Oh, Miz had had enough.
Wow, congrats, Maurice. You got bigger balls than your husband.
All you do is stand there and squeeze the arm of some poor excuse of a man, like some...
You're a dude named Mike who shortened his last name on The Real World, tried to bootleg The Rock's electricity to get put on the WWE.
I don't care that you're standing behind 2 bodyguards right now. I might come down in that ring and whoop your ass anyway.
Do you want to know what you're best at? It certainly isn't wrestling.
That must make you the third wheel.
Weren't you your wife's sidekick on Total Divas?
She Sai King Tama. She Sai King Tama. Put him in his place.
Miz, open your mouth one more time and I will shut it permanently.
My hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
And when my fist hits your face, your mouth goes shut.
What's it translate to?
It means the guy with tiny balls.
That was great news. I wanted to celebrate with you and your wife, Maurice.
Don't you dare how you doing my wife. Back hurts from the match, and I really don't understand why I'm sitting here talking to an idiot like you.
And what'd you do, Miz? You screwed it up. No wonder why your father thinks you're worthless.
Oh, and Miz has heard enough.
How they say it in Hollywood is, and action!
Oh, man!
You're out here thinking that you're a Marine in front of these people.
No longer relevant. Nobody cares about you or your stupid Miz TV.
Why don't you let the 2 guys that can actually fight handle this, hey, bud?
Your years of main eventing WrestleMania are far, far, far behind you.
First of all, you paid $9,000 for those ugly-ass shoes?
Oh, wait a minute, I'm getting mixed vibes here. Who in this relationship is doing the pitching and the catching?
Why
don't you bring Trish Stratus out before you lose your tiny testicles?
They're in kind of do a buddy comedy, you know?
You're doing that. You sound like the old Miz. The old Miz, I'd punch him right in the mouth.
When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
And when you got here, you straight up stole Chris Jericho's personality.
And you were born into a genetic cesspool that shares the DNA with a baked potato.
Best thing to happen to pro wrestling since you lost your smile and you lost your balls. So you want to talk about legends?
But wait, there's more. You stole Ric Flair's figure 4 leg lock.
You must feel like a failure knowing that your wife married a guy with tiny little popcorn balls.
You almost got that little veil slapped off your head for being a sexist, chauvinistic jackass.
You're not the Undertaker, but if you press me again, you a dead man.
Either I'm going to leave, or maybe you'll get slapped.
You think that I'm a better Intercontinental Champion than Seth Rollins, don't you?
Okay, if your idea of a better Intercontinental Champion is an obnoxious, annoying, overbearing, wannabe Hollywood movie star, then that's you, man.
I'm gonna kick that bloody moneymaker right off your shoulders.
What everyone would expect to hear from a man with 2 blueberries in his pants. Tampa!
And I'm gonna knock that stupid, constipated look off your face. That one.
Yeah, I'd hurry
this along, Miz, because if this blows up, someone's probably going to get hurt. And it's most likely going to be you.
Because you nothing more than a trend-hopping, joke-stealing, unoriginal shell of a WWE superstar.
Former general manager Daniel Bryan was very adamant about getting you on SmackDown. I guess he still has pull over there.
Is the Viper gonna strike?
Miz, I think you've forgotten who you're talking to.
I deserve to be here, but no, shut the hell up and listen to me. Listen to me.
We'll see you next time on Miz TV.
Oh my Lord.